Hello everybody, it's TheZoniGamer here, and as you can tell from the title down below about the new Genshin Impact 1.5 that's just been announced earlier for the past 2 days ago, I think it was. And for today's video, I'm just going to make this quick and easy. It's a reaction video with me about the new special program that's for the actual new update patch for Genshin Impact. And yes, today's video is going to be a bit of a long one, so I'm going to cut it short for me speaking and just go straight into it. So I hope to see you at the end of this, so let's get on with this then, shall we? Let's.
Once upon a time, two twins
Zhongli.
throughout the universe. But one day their path was blocked, and they were separated by an unknown god.
Ether! Lumine!
And now the two of them are finally reunited. In the Genshin Impact
Yep, special program for 1.5.
Yay! Welcome everybody, I'm Zach Aguilar and I voice the male traveler Ether in Genshin Impact.
Hey everyone, I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz and I voice the female traveler, Lumine.
It's so great that we're together for this program, especially
Aye,
since
when
our
both characters
finally
meet each
get a
other.
chance to meet in version 1.4.
I know, tell me about it. I'm so glad that they invited me to the show. I've always been super curious about what it's like to do a special program. It always looked like you and Karina were having
Beneath the
so much
light,
fun in the previous
jaded.
one.
Hey, that's what the special program's all about. And today certainly won't be an exception, as we are joined by Keith Silverstein.
Oh, I like the trumpet there. Very nice. Hi, everybody. My name's Keith.
Yes,
Silverstein,
Zhongli's
and I
voice
voice
actor.
Zhongli, consultant for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor in Genshin Impact.
Yes, Mr. Zhongli himself, who, spoiler alert, is really Morax. That's right, the Geo-Archon widely respected as Rex Lapis, the god of contracts himself. Whew, talk about a list of titles.
And that is exactly why I leave the introductions to you, Zach.
Honestly, it's so hard to express how much we love your performance in the game, Keith. And by we, I obviously mean myself and a lot of other people.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
It is really an honor to play a role that's loved by so many, myself included, of course. And come on, how exciting is this? I'm so excited that I'm doing a version preview with you guys. This is going to be great.
Yeah, so why don't we take a quick moment to thank our viewers for joining us today and for their amazing support of Genshin Impact.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, big thank you to
Aye,
the entire
Genshin Impact community.
Thanks for your love and support.
So, Keith, what do you think of Genshin Impact so far?
Well, I mean, we all know it's an amazing game. I mean, right off the bat, it's beautiful. You know, the graphics, the character design, everything. But the thing that really has blown me away has really been just the fan base. Just that this game is so popular worldwide, and I mean, it's such an honor to be a part of something like that.
Totally
Sure, the
agree.
fan base has been
I've loved
ridiculous.
interacting with the fan base myself, and currently I'm still on the grind. I just love the gameplay, the graphics are absolutely beautiful, and I also love playing the game on my phone whenever I can't get to my PC.
Okay, so here's a question, Zach. What have you enjoyed the most in version 1.4 so far?
Ooh, you know, it's so tough because I love all the mini games, but I think my favorite one is Ballads of Breeze. And I just love getting out my lyre, too, as I travel around Teyvat and play my random little songs.
Musical
cool.
genius.
Sharing my musical genius.
Well, let's not go too far there, Zach. I mean, I'm sure you're good and all, but genius?
Yeah, I'm sure you're great.
Anyways, I believe many of our viewers are waiting to hear more about what's in store for version 1.5.
Yeah, let's go to the juicy
So
stuff,
why don't we
please.
start things off with a quick overview.
Sounds great.
Take it away, Zach.
You got it. In version 1.5, we'll have some brand new characters, several cool new monsters, and various special events. We'll also have an all-new feature to explore. And as always, there will be some optimizations and adjustments
additions.
to our overall gaming experience.
Wow, very nice.
Aside from all the new content, Genshin Impact is also having its native release for PlayStation 5 on April 28th, the same day version 1.5 comes online. So that's definitely exciting.
Totally. It's great.
Oh, PS5 is gonna get all the good stuff now.
Yeah, we'll get our first glimpse of version 1.5 from the trailer. But before we get to that, I'd like to remind our viewers that we'll be giving away redemption codes throughout the stream.
In terms of Primo Gems, we have Primo Gems.
Yeah, and just remember that they might appear at any time during the show, so be sure to stick around for those. Okay, now let's take
Oh,
a first look
1.5
at the
trailer,
official trailer
please.
for Genshin Impact version 1.5.
Oh, Beneath the Light Jadeite.
of
Okay.
Jadeite.
The brand new trailer. Oh.
If it is fated,
Oh.
again.
You shitting me. Oh.
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and
So we're
picks.
still in leeway.
I guess that could have been them. And there was a child standing right
Oh.
in front of them.
Oh no.
This is I, Aishtaha, forged
Boss?
elemental crystal.
Damn. A Geo boss.
The enraged earth will not absolve you.
A Geosphere?
You
They're different.
stand upon your tomb.
Oh, here we go.
Quake.
There is a fine line between good and evil.
This is order. It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me. So here lies the wisdom of the gods.
Oh damn, this is gonna be a cool boss battle.
Hey,
Ooh,
wait a
ooh.
minute. Does this count as martial arts? Ready for trial.
New characters. Oh, oh. Huh? Fire and ice? Or is she just fire?
Visible evidence. Well, I guess I've mastered both the pen and the sword.
Oh.
People tell me that if I just spoke more softly, others may find it
You
easier
Lel?
to forgive me. But the only reason they think that way is because
Cryo.
they've never been branded a pariah before. I condemn you! Freeze to the core!
Hang on, is that a herald?
Eye for an eye! Vengeance will be mine!
A cryo and a pyro characters, huh? Oh,
This
a teapot. Must be part of a new festival of some kind. Maybe a new dungeon? Domain?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for
Ah!
certain little helper to await you within this teapot.
Penguin in a pot?
He will explain
Oh, is this the housing system that's been going around?
about it.
Build your own village or something? Customize your own furniture? Oh. I've been hearing about this, but I wasn't too sure if it was true or not. Shit. Glorious landscapes. New buildings you can use. Get your own plot of land. Oh. Oh, beneath the light of jaded. Oh, that image right there looks gorgeous. A teapot to call home. Oh, so this must be the housing system that was going on. Energy amplifier indication. Sounds like a ley line. Ooh. Okay, I take that back. That is completely different. Battlefront Misty Dungeon, which is like another version of the Abyss. Windtrace. Spy mission of some kind? Mimitomo. Okay. Overflowing mastery. New domains for research materials. Hangout events series 2. New artifacts. Ooh, looks sweet. was a lot of content right there. Jeez. Can you believe that?
Wow, there was a lot going on in that trailer. It looks like Zhongli is gonna have a new storyline here with a super tough-looking dragon to fight. So be careful out there, Zach.
Hey, I've leveled up a lot since the last version.
So we're gonna fight another dragon.
On me.
Great.
Yeah, sure, Zach. You really expect us to believe that?
Personally, I'm excited for these new characters. They look super cool.
Yeah, and that sounds like a solid place to start.
Yeah, new
so
characters,
why don't
please.
I begin by introducing the new characters first?
Sounds good to me.
I can't present the names right. It went too quick for me. It was just on development. So the crowd's from Mondstadt. What about the other one though? So Cryo is a Claymore user, okay. Obviously fighting the ruined gods from Dragonspine.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.
Introducing
Eula.
a new playable character, Eula, captain of the Knights of Favonia's Reconnaissance Company. She carries a cryovision and elegantly wields her frosty claymore.
Yeah, the way she handles her weapon is truly amazing. Like, she even did a cartwheel with her sword. No wonder she's
Spindrift
called the
Knight.
Spindrift Knight.
Yeah, her combat style really stands out.
Forget fighting. Her style is more like dancing or gymnastics.
Seriously, she doesn't move like other Claymore wielders at all. Her motions are way lighter and more fluid.
Perhaps that's a result of the training.
Oh,
of
we're
this
getting a
family
noble.
aristocratic bloodline.
Oh, she's a descendant of the family that was once overthrown by the Knights of Favonius, right?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Ooh, I'm sensing a complex backstory here. Now the question comes, why would she be serving in the Knights of Favonius?
I don't know. For revenge? Maybe. I don't know.
Well, yes and no. Although Eula often talks about taking revenge on others, she doesn't seem to mean it for real. As strange as it sounds, it's just her own way of expressing care.
Yeah, let's
for
look
other
at the
people.
skills.
Let's have a look at her skills, shall we?
Yes, please.
With her elemental skill, Ice Tide Vortex, Eula slashes swiftly, dealing cryo damage. However, her elemental skill has different effects depending on whether you tap or hold the skill button.
Ooh, interesting. Tell us more.
Yeah.
When tapping the elemental skill, Eula gains a stack of Grimheart by hitting an opponent. Grimheart increases Eula's defense and resistance to interruption.
Sounds cool for a Claymore wielder. What will happen if we hold her elemental skill then?
I was hoping you would ask that. When the skill is held, Eula consumes the stacks of Grimheart, and surrounding opponents will have their physical resistance and cryo resistance decreased. Now, each stack of Grimheart consumed will be converted into an Ice World brand that deals cryo damage to nearby opponents.
Oh,
Ooh,
Grimheart's
I'm
pretty
loving
good.
her Grimheart mechanic already.
Yeah, me too.
Eula's Elemental Burst, Glacial Illumination, deals cryo damage to nearby opponents and creates a Lightfall sword that follows her around for a certain duration. When her own normal attacks, Elemental Skill and Elemental Burst deal damage to opponents, they will charge the
Oh,
Lightfall
so that's
sword
what that
until it
floating
explodes
claymore piece
violently
was
once
about.
its duration ends.
An explosive icy sword. Wow. That seems almost like a contradiction. I mean, ice that explodes?
Fair
It's
enough
like
on that
mixing
point.
opposites.
Right? But it's somehow fitting for her character, you know? A noble heir who joins the family's arch-enemy, who moves elegantly but causes violent explosions, who manipulates cryo element but is called the Spindrift Knight.
That's
She's
true.
full of contradictions.
Contradicting backstory altogether.
Thanks.
Hey, why don't we take a
Oh
look
yeah,
at
the
next
second one.
playable character
I didn't
in
probably
version
catch her
1.5.
name, the fire one.
Sounds good.
Ah, so this one's actually from Leeway instead. Okay. Are they both going to be released at the same time or not? I doubt it. Okay, so this time we get a Pyro Spellcaster. Okay. what our story's gonna be.
Need a cure for insomnia? Let me read you the history of the development of Liyue's legal system. None of my friends have ever lasted longer than 20 minutes.
The other new playable character in
Yenfei.
version 1.5 is Yenfei, a legal advisor active in Liyue Harbor. She's a catalyst wielder and holds a pyrovision. Interestingly enough, she
Illuminated
happens to be
Beast?
part illuminated beast.
Oh, just like
Got a new version?
Exactly.
So, are those two sticks on her head her version of horns, or are they more like antlers?
Wait, I thought those were her pigtails, no?
No. No, Zach, not at all.
Oh.
No, those are the symbol of her illuminated
Oh, I
beast
just
character.
noticed that.
Okay, so question. Would that mean she knows Rex Lapis then? Or would she be bound by a contract with Morax in some way?
You mean like as a legal advisor for the god of contracts?
That would be quite the big title, but yeah, something like that?
Even Morax doesn't have command of all the illuminated beasts. Yenfei is one of the few that didn't sign
Oh.
a contract with him.
Oh, why is that?
She was born in a peaceful era. Therefore, there was no need for her to fight in any cruel wars like her predecessors. Interestingly, as a free illuminated beast, she's put herself in a profession where her job is to interpret laws and help
Okay.
others deal with conflicts and disputes.
Okay, so her work is all related to contracts, right? Because I know I saw some sort of gigantic pyro stamp slamming down when she attacks. You know, like the kind of thing you'd see used to stamp a contract.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. You are correct. Both her normal attack, her elemental skill signed edict, and her elemental burst done deal grant her scarlet seals, which decrease Yenfei's stamina consumption. But these scarlet seals
Oh.
are not the big seal you saw.
Oh, so the scarlet seals must have been all those little red markings floating around her.
That's right. When she uses her charged attack, Yenfei consumes all scarlet seals, which in turn increase her charged attack's area of effect and damage.
Oh, so that's what I saw.
It sure was. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that Eula and
Oh, so
Yenfei
they're both
have
connected.
some special connections to one another.
What would a night in Mondstadt have to do with a legal advisor in Liyue
Sounds like a
Harbor?
good bonus story.
Sounds like a mystery.
Yes, indeed. One which the travelers will get to discover on their own.
Leave it to me.
Rude. Leave it to us.
Oh, yeah, right.
He's used to doing it by himself.
Right.
Oh, you two. And that's all the latest we have on the new characters.
Wait a minute. Didn't you forget something?
I don't think so. You know, I have a pretty good memory, Zach.
Zach was gonna ask.
Yeah, the banners.
Pull these adorable new characters from, right?
Oh, we'll get to that, all in good time. Right now seems to be a good
Oh,
time for
redemption
us to
code
give
number
away our
1,
first
folks.
Redemption code.
Oh, now?
Like I said, you never know when they'll appear.
Precisely. The first code
2,
will be unearthed
1.
in 3,
Boom.
2, 1.
Zhongli fan art contest coming soon. Redemption code. Obviously. Oh, that's a lovely piece of artwork of Zhongli there. Well, that's the first part so far. Obviously, you get 100 Primo Gems as well as 10 refined ore clusters. Yeah, well, geez. Whew. So far, this is only just the beginning of the program. And that was just with the main trailer. Oh, and new characters. Oh, and I called it. I knew it. There had to be an earth dragon somewhere. Because there was a flying dragon in Mondstadt, and there has to be a dragon of earth in Liyue somewhere. But I thought it was the Geoshift that was the earth dragon, but obviously I was a bit off. But I called it. Oh.
It seems only fitting to collect some rewards before
Event
we talk
wishes.
about event wishes in version 1.5.
Yeah.
All right. I know you guys are anxious to hear more. In version 1.5, the two 5-star characters Zhongli and Eula
Okay.
will appear successively in their own separate event wishes.
Many of the players.
Yes,
have
Zhongli
been
comes
Zhongli's
back.
Return, and it's finally happening.
The players have been waiting. I've been waiting. Okay, to elaborate, Yenfei will be featured in Zhongli's event wish, Gentry of Hermitage. The exact dates and durations for the event wishes will be officially announced later. Aside from the new characters, a new 5-star weapon and 2 sets
Of
of
course, new
artifacts will
weapons and
also be released
items.
in version 1.5.
Ooh!
Ooh, very cool.
Oh, that
That
sword
new
looks
claymore
good.
Pretty ornate. It sort of reminds me of the 5-star bow Elegy for the End from version 1.4.
Oh, good observation. Now, this new 5-star
Song of
claymore is
Broken
called
Pines.
Song of Broken Pines, and it has a physical damage bonus.
It has quite a poetic name, too. I wonder if it belongs to the same series as Elegy for the End.
Perhaps, and there may even be
Ooh.
a hidden story behind them.
New story,
Ooh,
please.
I already feel a
Gimme,
story
gimme.
coming. You know, whenever Keith even mentions the word story, I just want to break out the popcorn.
Ditto.
I know exactly what you mean. Let me guess, it's a very epic and
Ah, yes, a very long story.
You guys really have big imaginations, you know that? Look, aside from the weapons, there will be 2 sets of new artifacts for players to collect. Tenacity of the Millilith and Pale Flame.
Ooh, awesome. Where can we get them?
if past updates are any
Yep, new
indication,
domain.
that would be that they'll be in a new domain.
And that is correct.
Ridge
The new
Watch.
domain, Ridgewatch, will be available to travelers after the version update. Now, it's located in the mountainous area that connects Mondstadt and Liyue.
Finally, we're getting a teleport waypoint there.
That's
That's
true.
always been one of the harder areas for players to reach.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people have used their portable waypoints to get there.
Mm.
Now we can save those for some other places.
Now, in addition to the new gear, some new storylines.
Ah, yeah, here we go.
After the version 1.5 update, Diona's Hangout event and Act 2 of Noelle's Hangout event will be available for players to enjoy.
Well, that's something different.
Noelle? That is so sweet. I really love the Hangout memory illustrations with Noelle.
Okay, but that's
Oh,
not the only
what are we
Act
getting?
2 we're getting in version 1.5.
Ooh.
Act 2
Ooh,
of
an Act
Zhongli's
2 for
story quest will be
Zhongli?
released in the update as well.
Oh,
Followed by
she
Eula's
gets
own
one as
story
well.
quest.
Wow, I already can't wait to see more of Zhongli's storyline.
Oh, please
Can you
do.
tell us more about what's gonna happen, Keith?
Well, as you saw in the trailer, the dragon Ajdaha, who seems to have some, let's say, history with Zhongli. will be
Ah,
making
so
an
that boss is
appearance
actually
on
going to be
Zhongli's
part of Zhongli's
Sounds
story
interesting,
quest.
But who exactly is this Ajdaha?
Oh, it was mentioned in the quest about the nameless treasure. Seems like Mr. Zhongli's past is finding its way back to him.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. And meeting those who share the memory leaves an indescribable feeling.
Sarah, look, it's him!
It is!
You guys. Okay, in a word, Ajdaha is going to play an important role in Zhongli's story quest. And the disturbance it causes will also pose a serious threat to Liyue. Furthermore, this dragon
weekly
will be
boss.
A weekly boss. So, let's take a closer look
Ooh,
at
sweet.
it in battle.
So having a look at the new boss. I called it. I knew it. Earth Dragon has to be. If it's a fantasy game, they have to have dragons. Am I right? Okay. I swear on his tail it looks like it's a tree for some reason. But we can definitely tell he's like a multi-elemental version that has pyro, cryo, and electro elements. Okay.
All right then.
I don't know. It's kind of cute.
Uh-oh, Sarah wants a new pet now.
Yeah, kind of cute, like it's gonna rip off my head.
No, I mean
It's not the smirk, it's the belly I'm thinking funny.
Kind of cute,
Oh, that's true.
right? And it's got those branches on its tail. And remember this place? There was a girl standing under a tree, mumbling.
Oh,
about
yeah,
something.
I remember that
Some
character.
inspiring individual. Remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, so she was
Ajdaha.
talking about Ajdaha.
She was. Beneath the tree, or as it's called, the Dragon Queller, is the cavern where Ajdaha was sealed away.
This new monster
Mhm.
reminds me of Geo-bishops.
Absolutely. They have plenty of similar traits. As a boss, Ajdaha can change its element, hence the different colors you see on its body.
It seems like when it switches its element, the surroundings in the domain change too.
Oh, looks like there will be a variety of conditions for us to deal with.
Ooh, are you excited, Zach?
Well, with all the lessons I've learned from fighting Geo-bishops, I'm confident that I can crush this Lord of Bishops.
Good luck, Zach, you're the man. Okay, Okay, the next new monster we're about to
Oh,
meet will be a new member of the
a
hypostasis
cryo
team,
version of the
cryo
cubes.
hypostasis. Let's see it in action.
Ah. About time we actually get a different one. So another sort of like daily boss, or is it hourly boss or something like that? Oh, spinning, crushing, and shooting. Okay. Okay, it's a bit different.
When the cryohypostasis reaches low HP, it enters a shield to protect
so
itself
shield.
and recover from the damage. In the meanwhile, it attacks its enemies.
Which means us.
Huh, but it seems like we'll never be able to finish it off if we can't break the shield.
With
So
pyro, isn't
how
it?
can we take its shield down?
Oh, I know the answer to this one. Travelers will need to figure it out on their own in version 1.5.
With that, the apprentice has become the master.
Yes, you are getting the idea. And there's one other new enemy we're going to see in version 1.5.
Ah, yeah, the Abyss
Do you
Herald,
remember
yeah.
the Abyss Herald we encountered in version 1.4?
Oh, you mean that gigantic blue dude that works for me?
Well, technically, he would be my gigantic blue dude if you are the traveler.
Oh, okay,
They
sorry.
always bicker.
Seriously, do you guys bicker about everything?
Yes?
Anyway, it turns out that another one of the Abyss Order's elite
Okay.
monsters will be making a debut in version 1.5.
Abyss Lecter.
The Abyss Lecter.
That's something
Let's
different.
take a look, shall we?
I knew he's like Abyss Herald, but he's a bit different. He's more like a spellcaster version compared to the one we've seen in the story. Okay. Yeah, definitely a spellcaster version. Catalyst. Oh, fighting against Albedo.
Okay, one thing to be noted is that some of the Abyss Lecter's attacks will decrease characters' elemental energy once they hit their opponent.
Right, memo. Dodge
So be
attacks
sure to
constantly.
dodge those.
If only it was that easy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, Zach, I know you well enough. What are you thinking about over there?
Well, the Abyss Herald we met before was like an assassin, whereas this Abyss Lecter we see now seems more like a mage. The Herald could manipulate the Hydro
Oh,
element,
I didn't notice
while
that.
the Lecter manipulates the Electro element. Now that I think about it, what if I could put them on my team?
Well, yeah, practically speaking, that would make a very good team.
Well, that could be what the lost sibling was thinking.
I'm sure the lost sibling said,
I will have order.
and now we have the Abyss Order.
That voice change is never going to
That's
get old for
everything we have
either.
our new monsters. So next, we will get a peek of an all-new permanent feature called Serena Teapot.
Oh,
which will
Serena
be available
Teapot,
starting
okay.
in version 1.5. Zach?
Yes,
I'll
it's the
leave this
housing.
part to you.
Got it. After we help the city get through its crisis, the Adepti of Liyue have taken note of our hard work. Knowing we are outlanders who often camp out in the wilds, they decided to give us a Serena Teapot as a gift.
Camping in the wild? Zach, we never camp.
Yeah, we just keep adventuring through the night.
Yeah. Serena Teapot. I like the name.
I like the teapot
So,
name.
is this Serena Teapot sort of like Madame Ping's magical teapot?
Yeah, it's what's known as a realm within.
Ooh, it sounds exciting.
A nice present indeed.
I hope it wasn't too difficult to make.
Well, the Adepti of Liyue are mighty illuminated beings with great power. Creating a realm within is nothing but creating a little trinket for them.
Keith, you sound so cool.
You sound
Anyways,
cool.
I know, I like Sean Lee's voice actor so much.
let's take a closer look inside this so-called teapot.
Cool Island,
For starters,
Emerald
there are
Peak,
3
and
different
Floating
realm
Abode.
layouts for us to choose from. Floating Abode, Emerald Peak,
Hang on, it costs us money?
Lyle.
Wow, so this is what the Adepti would consider just a trinket?
Inside the realm,
Ah, hello,
the
Tubby.
teapot spirit who
Oh,
manages
spirit,
all
yeah.
the general affairs in the realm within.
Oh, just like a butler.
Oh my gosh, Tubby is so
Thought so. He looked like a penguin at first.
Love it.
And it plays an important role in our realm too. When we raise its trust rank, it will give
Okay.
us some rewards
A
and
ranking
new
system.
features for our realm. For example, the 3 different realm layouts. We'll have to increase our trust rank if we want to unlock them all.
Grinding.
Okay, so question. If I rub Tubby, will it grant me 3 wishes?
What are you talking about? Tubby's not a genie.
Okay.
Well, that's close
thinking,
enough.
You know, magic lamp, magic teapot. So anyway,
Yeah, how do you do
will
that?
increase trust rank with Tubby then?
Whenever we create new furnishings, Tubby's trust increases. Moreover, with the help of the teapot spirit, we'll collect various blueprints from different sources. Once we've collected the necessary materials for creating furnishings, we can make those furnishings in the Serena teapot and use them to decorate our home. Of course, we can also buy some furnishings directly from Tubby.
Good. I'd like an ornate glazed lily pattern incense burner.
Really? That's a super specific choice.
Well, I'm a super specific guy.
Anyway, this Serena teapot will be a large personal realm that players may manage. They can take their time considering how to decorate the space and can fill it
Oh
with the
god,
things
this
they
housing
like to make it
system's
feel
gonna be
like home.
good.
I see. Okay, then let's prepare some radiant grade Noctilucus jade for starters.
Okay, first of all, your standard of home is way too high.
And that's wrong because...
I mean, you know what? You do you.
I can imagine people on
You do
PC
you.
doing this, but on phones, it's gonna be
Yeah, totally.
completely different.
Well, if we are short of any practical decoration ideas, we can
Of
also try
course.
to enter our friends' realms for some inspiration.
Visit your
We can
friends, let
stop
them
by
come
for a
into
visit and
yours.
Snap some nice photos.
Ooh, that means we can throw parties in our personal realms. That'll be so fun. Are you gonna put me on your ultra exclusive guest list?
Nope.
Zach!
Banish everyone out of the room.
You know, we're going from roughing it in the wild to luxurious house parties. I'm really excited for this one.
Yeah, and the realms seem very large.
Yeah, the realms look
Enough
massive.
to unleash your imagination.
Yeah, we can create views outside the house and arrange the layouts of furnishings. And as
Big
we bring
temple-like
more furnishings
place.
into the Serena teapot, our adeptal energy increases.
Ah, so that's what it was, realm currency.
So, more furnishings increase adeptal energy. I like the sound of that.
I knew you'd like that.
So, with this new realm currency you mentioned comes a new way of exchanging it, I suppose?
That's right. We can exchange realm currency for a variety of materials and rewards. And sometimes a teapot traveling salesman carrying realm treasures might appear. So be sure to check it out.
Noted.
That's gonna be a lot of
There's
customization
already
in
a
that
lot
section,
on
wouldn't you say?
everyone's to-do list for this feature.
And there might be even more to come in the future. Let's wait and see what the Serena teapot holds for us in store together.
I will, and in the meantime, I will stuff my realm with satisfying furnishings.
All right, just please don't make Tubby work too hard.
I won't, and as always, I'm sure the
What?
travelers will cover my
I ain't paying for you anymore, Zhongli.
Wait a minute, what?
Can we even afford that?
Well, I mean, with the two of you together, you might be able to cover it.
I don't have
I
any.
don't think so.
Okay, I'm just kidding. You should have seen your faces right then.
Anyways, that's all the news we have for the upcoming Serena teapot feature. In the next section,
Oh,
we'll get to
alright,
learn
here we
about some
go, into the
exciting
events.
that will be exclusive to version 1.5. But now
Oh,
it seems about time
second
to give
redemption
away
code.
Our second redemption code.
Yeah, more rewards.
Practically speaking, the faster you act, the better.
One.
Goodies inbound.
There we
in
go.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
so here we go. The second Primo Gems. Ooh, that's a nice shot with one of the new characters. I'm guessing the third time's actually going to be with the last new character. I forgot the name now. Pyro one. I'll have to get used to the new names because, I mean, after all, I only just found out about these characters now. So I'm like, what are they called again? Oops. Yeah, so I have to say, we're getting a lot of stuff now. There's the housing with the magic teapot. Wow. I swear, everyone's going to go ballistic for that new feature, and that's going to be available in 1.5. I don't know if it's going to be like straight away, or is it straight after a story? Oh, here we go, we're back again.
Welcome back, adventurers. It's
All right,
time
special
to unveil
events.
The special events coming in version 1.5.
Yeah, what are we getting?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so first on the list is an event called
Energy Amplifier
In
Initiation.
this event, a Sumeru researcher will ask us to gather Irminsul fruit fragments. For a time, we'll be entrusted with a mysterious ancient relic, the Energy Amplifier. With this relic, we can
Okay.
unleash the power of the fragments we collect. During the event, this energy amplifier will grant us some effects in combat.
So you collect stuff
Literally
to
amplifying our
increase
abilities.
your abilities.
Speaking of ancient relics, I feel like Mr. Zhongli would know something about that.
What are you looking at me for? You know I'm not really Zhongli, right?
Oh,
But I do happen to have some insight on the energy amplifier. For one, there are variations of how you can configure the fragments into the energy amplifier. One variable, motive force, affects how many fragments one can configure. The higher the sum of your character's levels,
Motive
the higher
force,
motive
okay.
force you can provide to the energy amplifier. With higher motive force, players will be able to equip more high-quality fragments to strengthen their team.
what if I don't have enough characters at higher levels?
As always, Zach, that's where your friends come in. You can borrow up to 3 characters from your friends.
So using 3
to increase your motive
characters.
force.
Okay.
You got that, Zach?
Oh, friends.
I think I get it.
Yeah, got it. So the question then is, how do we gather all the
So,
fragments?
oh, this is a similar event we had before.
All over
Was
the
it
map.
Starfall?
Search for the fragments
event?
in places of interest throughout the open world.
But it won't be easy to get treasures as powerful as Irminsul fruit fragments. Players will have to get rid of any trouble circling around the
Okay.
fragments before they're able to collect them.
Ah, that makes sense.
And we'll also be able to enter something called
A Twisted
Realm
Realm.
in the later phase of the event.
Twisted Realm? Sounds like a teapot gone wrong.
Not exactly. There are 4 domains in the Twisted Realm, and each has different bizarre twists. We'll be able to select the difficulty and conditions for the domains we enter, just as in the previous
alright.
Hypostatic Symphony event. Of course, higher difficulties will grant better rewards.
Okay, so this'll be one for players who are looking for some serious challenges.
And I should mention that a contract with Diona, the bartender of Mondstadt, will be one of the various rewards from the event shop.
Cool. It
Oh,
sounds
so you
like we can add her
gain
to our team by
an
participating
extra
in all
of
kinds
Diona.
activities from the
Okay.
event.
That's right. Go get her.
Oh,
Our
Battlefront
next event to
Misty
introduce is
Dungeon.
called
Okay.
Battlefront Misty Dungeon.
Huh?
This is different.
Sounds like a completely different kind of game.
In this event, there will be 6 themed trials for us to complete, and we'll only be able to use characters from a set pool of trial characters from the event. Throughout the trials, our team will not form any elemental resonance, and food and potions in our inventory will also not be
That's a
accessible.
bummer.
Ah, now that sounds tough.
But before each trial, we can preview the monsters we'll be encountering, along with some corresponding tips and tasks. So it is possible for us to choose characters that fit the conditions before we start. Nice, right?
Yeah, that's a relief. Whew. So, what do we need to do to pass these trials?
In each trial, players need to activate all 3 of the ancient runes within the time limit to gain access to the final challenge. There are benediction mechanics with the trials, which allow players to obtain certain bonus effects and make it easier to complete the trials.
At the same time, there are also some automated weapons systems that will detect and attack any intruders. Players will need to use the appropriate reactions to temporarily disable these devices.
Oh,
Definitely gonna
God.
have to use our heads to get the right strategies.
Totally! And with rewards like Primo Gems, Mora, and other materials awaiting, it'll definitely be worth a shot.
Primo Gems? Oh, I'm in.
Mimi Tomo.
Our next event is called Mimi Tomo.
Sounds Hilichurlian?
You nailed it.
Oh, a hilly
This
troll
event is about
event.
a certain unusual hilly churl we might encounter in various locations.
I see. The one that throws Primo Gems at players, right?
Okay, to viewers who are searching for where you can find this unusual hilly churl right now, just know you can't actually use the Primo Gems it throws at you.
Lately, this unusual hilly churl has been stirring up trouble on the merchant routes. It's time for us to teach it a lesson.
But this
Nah,
Hilichurl
it
is
won't
not
be.
an easy one to trace.
So we'll need to borrow some help from an expert. Perhaps you remember the hilly churl
Oh,
expert,
and the
Emma
mask. Yeah, I remember her.
You mean that little girl in the library?
So it's time for her to teach us a lesson.
Yeah. We'll be utilizing the handy handbook of Hilichurlian from her to communicate with other Hilichurls for intel on the whereabouts of this unusual Hilichurl.
That seems like fun, but I'm not sure I can memorize that much Hilichurlian.
You can write it down, Zach.
Or you can take a
Oh,
screenshot.
that'll definitely help.
Yeah, screenshot. Now that's good advice.
The only question now is, how reliable is this handy handbook of Hilichurlian? After all, it has a disclaimer on its title page saying it cannot be held responsible for any consequences of its use.
Wait, so you're saying it could potentially do more harm than good?
If that's the case, we'll have to persuade the hilly churls by physical means.
Ooh, now that's what I'm talking about. We could be quite persuasive that way.
That wouldn't be persuasion.
Wait, now I'm confused. We're talking about bribing them with some apples or something, right? Like that type of persuasion?
Oh, apples.
Yeah, apples.
And now you're making me feel like I'm a bad person.
Anyway, players will gain some furnishing blueprints,
Oh, that's good.
Primo gems, and other rewards.
Oh, I'm definitely not going to miss this
so
event.
be sure not to miss out on this one. Our
Okay.
next event is simply called Wind Trace.
A
Personally,
hide and
I
seek
like to call it hide and
little
seek.
event. Great.
All right, sounds fun.
And in case you're wondering, Wind Trace actually originates from when ancient nobles were hunting for rebels in Mondstadt.
So this is like a multiplayer version of.
Scary.
No worries. Today it's transcended from its dark history, passing down only the
Okay.
names of the two sides, Hunter and Rebels.
Geomechanicus, I think it was
what
called,
does
wasn't it?
the Wind Trace look like?
I'm glad you asked, Zach. Players will be playing in contested zones. They will be
Oh, so I was right. It was
allocated
like
sides, the
a hide
hunter
and seek
or the
game. Okay,
rebels.
like spy.
The rebels hide and the hunter seeks. But there's more to it than just that. The rebels can use their windward arts to disguise themselves, place bait, or temporarily enter a hidden state.
Definitely does.
All right, sounds interesting. How about the hunter? What can they do?
The Hunter can use various arts to detect the location of the rebels and disable their tricks and disguises.
So, the two sides are really going at it then.
Yeah, and during the game, favors will descend upon the area at random, and both sides can pick up these favors to help charge up their own so-called secret favor.
There are 5 contested zones in the open world, so those who are familiar with all the areas and terrain will have some advantages.
Good news for those treasure chest hunters out there.
Yeah. Players will obtain
So this is just another version of like the treasure hunting.
including a Wind Trace themed name card. But if you play the game in co-op mode with your friends, or if you've already reached the daily limit of obtainable Wind Trace coins, then you won't be able to gain any more.
Ah, I see.
I hope you'll all enjoy this little game. Our final event is called
Limited time
Overflowing
talent
Mastery.
level up materials bonus.
Had late night
Ooh.
overflow before, right?
That's right. Only
Double.
this time,
Oh,
we will have
that's gonna be
double
good.
Talent level up materials. During the event, we will have 3 chances daily to collect double rewards using original resin from selected domains of mastery.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the
Oh,
first
that'd be
time
so
we've had an event
helpful.
that doubles talent level up materials. That's huge.
Exactly. So if you need to grind for talent level up materials, this will be your chance.
I bet
I'll top this up with
everybody's gonna love that.
concentrated resin.
Alright,
Will actually
that's
make
about
that
all we have for the
triple
special
or
events in
quadruple.
version 1.5. As always, the last part
Oh,
of our version
optimizations.
reviews will be regarding new optimizations and adjustments coming to the game.
Say ritual
Keith,
resin
would you
to
like to
claim
explain the
rewards
coming
for the
changes
first 3
version
bosses.
1.5 to our viewers?
Sure thing. Starting from version 1.5, the cost of original resin to claim rewards for the first 3 weekly bosses
Oh, that'll be
reduced
nice.
from 60 to 30.
Okay, that's half the cost.
Yeah, and we'll have a total of 4 weekly bosses, so that means we'll be able to claim rewards from all the weekly bosses using a single day's resin.
And we'll even have 10 original resin left over.
Check you
Do the
out.
math there.
Yeah.
Next, after the version update, character companionship experience gained while playing in team with other players
Ooh.
in co-op mode will be doubled.
So, if we want to accelerate our friendship with some characters and learn more about their stories, we can defeat bosses or clear domains with other players in co-op mode.
Oh yes.
Oh, goody. Getting friends.
Again.
Sorry, Zach.
Need some more of those.
The third optimization will be about mailing alerts for when events are ending. After the version update, Genshin Impact will send mail alerts to players before any limited time events end.
Yeah, considering all the unique gameplay and loads of rewards from those.
Oh, that'll be
limited time
definitely
events,
helpful, that.
it's a big hit or
Notifications,
miss.
please.
Definitely. For players who are too busy to check the end time of
Mail
the
alert.
mail alert will for sure come in handy.
Yeah, absolutely. Our last optimization, coming in version 1.5, will be about slimming down the game's overall size.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
With this optimization, players can manage the voiceover files they've installed. If you no longer want to keep the audio files for a certain
Oh.
language, you can delete the corresponding voiceover files manually. And that audio pack will not update.
So you can
in future
downsize
versions of
the
game.
actual size of the
Yeah,
file?
that'd save quite a bit of space. I know audio files can be massive.
Aw, but what if they decide to delete the English voiceovers?
No, don't delete us, please. Don't you want to hear more of me?
Well, there's not much of us in there anyway.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. I guess it doesn't hurt that much when you put it that way.
No, it does hurt because Zhongli has a lot.
Yeah,
to
we'll
say.
keep the English on.
Keep the English files.
If you like us, then please keep the English voiceovers, everyone. And on that note, it's time
Third
to
redemption
release the
code
third
now,
redemption
folks.
code to our loyal viewers.
Yay!
2,
Are you ready?
1, boom.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that artwork of Zhongli and the Earth Dragon looks beast. Ooh. What's that? 1,500 more? Oh, that's a lot there. Oh god, more events. Obviously they're not all going to happen at the same time, but still. That's a lot of content to go through. Because I mean, after all, we've already got the new characters, new bosses, new items, equipment, the magic teapots to actually customize your own part of land, furniture. And then there's like new side stories, events. Oh my god. There's so much. I've got like a brain overload here. But personally, I'm so glad. I thought we would be finishing... Oh, here we go.
Well, I hope everyone has caught all the codes.
Oh, it's near
I think
the
about
end
time
now.
To wrap up the show.
Whew, time really flew by.
Yeah, I know, right? How did you like your first special program, Sarah?
I've loved being here with you guys. It's so special and fun. Plus, the twins got to be reunited, even if it was only for a little bit. I really hope that they'll invite you
Aye,
to more
Sarah.
special programs in the future.
Hope to have you
because
again.
This was super fun.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Oh, Keith's
And
voice
how
is
about you,
brilliant.
Keith? How did you like doing the special program?
Are you kidding? I love this. I mean, what's better than being able to make all of these announcements? I mean, everyone's so hyped to find out what's in store, and we get to be the people to share that with them. So it's amazing. Plus, I am looking forward to.
Yeah,
seeing
Serena
what
Teapot.
time in the
I think everyone's going to enjoy that one.
Yeah, me too. All right, thanks for watching the Genshin Impact version 1.5 special program, everyone. And I hope you all have fun in your teapots.
Bye, everybody. See you in version 1.5.
Thanks for tuning in,
Bye.
everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you still there? Yes. I was hoping you'd still be there
Oh,
because
what special surprise.
there's a special surprise for you. Check.
Ooh. Inazuma location sneak peek. Oh. Crap, hell. Obviously it's got to be electric based, but still. Electro, I mean. Oh. Mahoyo, you beasts. Well, there you go there, folks. There's my reaction to the actual Genshin Impact 1.5 special program announcement program. Wow, that is a lot of content we got in there, folks. I don't even know where to start. But I have to say, I knew for a fact we were getting loads of new stories and Zhongli's coming back. I knew that for a fact, but... Oh... We knew for the first time, like, there was going to be a new character, at least 2 at max, but we get 2 plus a returning character with Zhongli, and obviously the new housing system, and a little sneak peek of Inazuma at the end. Oh my god. My brain's still processing the information of what we just got, like new events, story, quests, and new bosses, items, domains, mechanics. oh, it's almost overbearing. It's nearly as bad as when we had Dragon's Spine. Now that was a big chunk there, because that actually had a big chunk of the land. This one is just minor, but at the same time, its content-wise is massive. And then there's like new features like cropping down the file size if you don't want like certain languages, which I think is pretty good considering this is originally a mobile game and you want to save memory and space and such. But I'm sorry, I'm so blown away. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna say this, plain and simple. Genshin Impact rocks. Yes. Oh. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reaction video, folks. And please leave a comment down below, leave a like, thumbs up, and subscribe for my channel. And wow, this was a long one, but I'll see you around then, folks, eh? Bye.